Hello and welcome back to another video of Brotato. Today we are going to be playing the Ogre, and you can see here we have this very unique, explosion happening. And the way it works is that if the enemies are under a certain threshold compared to our max HP, wait a second, or compared to the damage we deal, then it causes an explosion to happen. So it's a pretty interesting character. You can see here, enemies taking double their max health as damage explode for 42 damage. This scales with our negative attack speed and max health. So we do want to stack up as many of these stats as we can, but right now it's actually more important that we just get more rocks, potentially. I'm going to take this, a little bit hesitantly, and I don't want to roll 5 gold here, or 5 material, because I can't really afford to buy anything else anyways. I want to make sure I go for this tree up here, because trees can always give you a loot crate if you're a little lucky. I'll take some harvesting and rock, of course. Bag is pretty nice. I don't really want to take the charcoal though. Coupon is going to be okay. And let's see, damage percent minus max HP. That's not amazing because our explosion scales with max HP. Though maybe we care more about the rock dealing damage, so this is worth taking, potentially. We do also gain, 21 max HP from just having 6 rocks equipped. So we get a ridiculous amount of health, and that is one of the main reasons I decided to use the rock today on this character. And guys, we do only have one more Potato How to Win, video left. And after this, I'm going to go back to doing random weapon runs. So I'm going to start at the well-rounded, the very first character, and then just use the random weapon button, and we're just going to go with it. Here on wave 4, there's not much to think about. I just need to make sure I'm avoiding getting hit by too many projectiles. But even then, it's really not that dangerous for us, because we are very tanky. Your average character doesn't start their run with 30 max HP and stuff. It's a very nice way to have a super safe early game. More melee damage. I definitely don't mind the melee damage because our rocks do scale with melee damage. So getting more melee damage is going to help quite a bit. Another coupon is amazing. Harvesting. I mean, it's pretty early, and I don't think we care about dodge in our run. We don't want to take attack speed. Move speed is pretty good though. Max HP is also pretty good. Gonna go ahead and take both of these and then look for some more things. Cake is actually okay. We could take a metal. Max HP damage percent. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Max HP melee damage, max attack speed. Guys, there are so many good items for our character, because typically you want to have a lot of attack speed, but in our case we don't actually want attack speed, since our explosion deals more damage the less attack speed we have, and we are somewhat reliant on using our explosion to deal damage. And guys, small updates, I probably will not be posting TFT videos anymore. I think I will be posting either 9 or 10 videos a week, and I'm going to start streaming a lot more often. I do stream a lot of variety. I will start streaming probably TFT since I'm going to stop posting videos on it, and I will also of course stream Potato occasionally and stuff. So if you guys want to drop by the stream, you should follow, subscribe, and then probably turn on notifications so that you can see when I go live. So yeah, maybe subscribe and turn on notifications if you want to see me go live sometimes, or live stream sometimes, yeah? YouTube and Twitch both work because I do dual stream I dual stream to both platforms. I am just trying to get all of my rocks upgraded, and I'm mostly just focusing on maximizing my damage output, because I want to make sure that this explosion of mine triggers as often as possible, and the only way to do that is to have really ridiculous amounts of damage. This character kind of gets rewarded for having the opposite playstyle of most other characters, because typically you actually want to have as much attack speed as you can, and then you kind of have a limiter on your damage, and that's essentially how much HP does the enemy have. It's like how much HP does the highest health enemy have. However much that enemy has, you don't want to really deal more damage than that because it's just overkill. We're going to take the melee damage, but in our case we actually want to deal double their max health, so it's a very unique run we're having here. Well, it's unique, but it's not unique for our character. Our character just plays this way, right? The Ogre. And you can't really see it here, but our explosion is hitting for 106. Yeah, well, you saw it there if you were looking at it for a second. Wait, where's the explosion? There you go, look at that. Explodes for 106. It actually deals more damage than our direct rock attack. So our explosion damage is really nice right now. It's just that we still want to scale it up, because obviously the enemies also scale up their HP really quickly, as the waves go on. This is only wave 8. By the time we get to the end of this run, I'm hoping we can hit for nearly 1,000 damage per hit with our rocks. That might be a little too much, but like, maybe like 500 per hit with a rock would be nice. I'll take 10 luck even though I lose damage. I will take some harvesting here. It's pretty early still. Go ahead and pick all of this up. Recycling machine. Oh, explosion damage is pretty good. Whistle is nice. And that's it. We're out of money. And yeah, here on Wave 9, since this is so easy, I want to take a moment to just thank the people who have joined my YouTube channel membership recently. There is Yogisek, Traxion, Oneslick, Max Payne, and also Scorch, 5 channel members. And yeah, if you also want to support me by becoming a channel member, you can do that below by clicking the join button or clicking the link in the description. Alright, we managed to make it out of Wave 9 with 2 loot crates and 560 materials and some really good rewards. That was nice. I'm going to reroll this. You know what? I'll take some move speed. It's actually completely fine. More max HP, nice. What else can we take here? Let's see. I'll take more max HP, XP gain. Fish hook I will take. I'll take the charcoal as well. This is good. And I guess I will take a celery tea. It does make our passive kind of useless, which is unfortunate. But I don't think we need the passive to win these. Oh, if we crit, we can actually still trigger the explosion. That's nice. Not that we need to, like I said. I think we'll be fine. Wave 10 is always a little dangerous, so like taking a celery into this is not great unless you feel like you can handle it. Look how beautiful these explosions are. I'm just chain exploding all over the map. Also, I see 3 different enemies with loot crates attached to them. I just got 3 of them, nice. Is there another one? I think it was only 3, but another one might have spawned in the meantime, I'm not sure. Just look at these chain explosions, man. They're so good. Oh my god. It's so good. We'll take some more move speed. Metal is nice. Leather vest is okay. 3 more armor. Armor gives max HP since we have the stone skin. A bit of luck doesn't hurt. And let's keep looking. More max HP. I'm going to take this engineering on the off chance that we find the nail. We can use it to boost our damage a little bit. Pearl is not even that bad. I'm also going to take a black flag. I don't mind getting some curse chance this run. Also, more so than for other characters, the Ogre likes to have cursed weapons, so if you can get even a single cursed weapon, it is going to make your run a lot easier. And that's because, obviously, the cursed weapons can have more than double the damage of a non-cursed weapon, so it's almost like you have 2 in 1, but that's not what matters. The important thing in this case is that the cursed weapon, since it deals like almost twice the damage, the scaling on it is much better, which means you don't need as much damage in general, because you'll still be able to trigger your passive, since you're already dealing double damage. And guys, if you are enjoying this video, maybe leave a like on it, because that is a very simple and easy way to support the channel. And yeah, maybe take a moment to leave a like if you can. I'd appreciate it. Alright, wave 11 done. We don't want engineering, of course. I could take a little bit of range, I don't mind that. I'm gonna go ahead and take all of these things and just reroll. More melee damage. Sure, let's go with that. And let's keep going. Okay. I think we're into a horde wave. Yeah, we are, because there's no boss here. So, horde wave shouldn't be too bad. Horde waves obviously do not do very well against us, because we just hit one enemy and everything explodes all of a sudden. Now I'm thinking, what would be a good topic for the comments section today? You guys, of course, can always leave any type of comments you want. I try to respond and read every single comment. I think since I made my channel, I have read every single comment ever written on in my comment sections. Ooh, you know, I have an interesting topic maybe. What weather or what degrees do you guys consider hot, and what degree do you consider cold, and then average? So like, for example, where I live, I would say anywhere above like 90 degrees is considered a bit hot. I think below that is not too crazy. This is for Fahrenheit, of course. If we're talking Celsius, it's a different number. Let's see, do I want this? It gives me more curse, I actually want it. I'm gonna take some luck. Harvesting is a little late, but I will take it. Same for this, I guess. I'll take this too. Shmoop, Pearl, Hedgehog is good. Another fish, nice. Explosion size, ooh, that's amazing. I'll take a butterfly and reroll. And nothing here. But yeah, let me continue. So, like where I live, I would say, honestly, it's weird because like, during the winter, for example, it easily gets below freezing. Like, you know, freezing point. And during the summer, it can easily get above like 100 degrees Celsius, which is like, I think it's like 100 degrees Fahrenheit, which is like 35 degrees Celsius or something, I think. It's like around there. So like, it can get pretty hot and then also pretty cold within, you know, well, every year it'll like rotate back and forth. But I would say like around 70 degrees Fahrenheit is like a pretty nice, perfect point. And it gets to that level around like the springtime. So like the spring and like after winter is really nice over where I live. It also rains quite a bit, and we have like lightning storms, which I really love. I love lightning storms, man. They're so nice. Hey guys, maybe you can participate. We just talk about some weather today. It's kind of funny sounding, but a lot of my viewers, or a lot of you guys, are from different places. So like you're going to be talking about a lot of different, like even countries within your replies if you do answer. I mean, you know what? I could try and curse it maybe. Melee damage. What's my curse chance? Let's see. 15% pity chance. Okay, it's not bad. Oh, a cursed cacti club. See, we should take this. Let's just take it. Take what we can. Wait, a captain's sword? Wait, isn't that kind of insane if I curse it? Wait, I kind of want to try that. Is that better than having 6 weapons though? Wait, no, it's actually really good. You know what, guys? We're going to try to curse both of them, and let's just see what happens. I even took a piggy bank, even though I know it's not that good. It's okay. I'll just take it. Why not? Oh, yeah, but I didn't, like, fully answer, I guess. But more or less, it can get as cold as, like, negative 10 degrees Celsius, or in Fahrenheit, I guess it would be, like, what? Is that, like, 20 degrees? Or... I don't remember the exact numbers. Too many numbers. I can do Fahrenheit and Celsius, but when I talk about both of them at the same time, it becomes a little confusing in my brain. And then the hottest it can get is about like 110 degrees Fahrenheit, or like 40 something, like 42, 43 degrees Celsius. That's the hottest possible, like where I live. But like I know some people who like live in places where year round it's just constantly like really hot, or like it never gets cold. Alright, wave 14 done. I could take some more move speed. I could also take some more damage. And I think I want to... Oh my god, we cursed it. Okay, I'm going to go for that, guys. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Here we go. This is the play, apparently. So we're just going to be playing with... Ooh, a rip and tear. We could take a rip and tear. It's like double the explosion. I want to get more captain swords. Crit chance would be kind of nice. This thing hits for 600 and something. It's kind of good. Another rip and tear. I'll take one loot because I think the loot will help with our damage a bit. So I'm kind of dependent on this captain sword to do everything for me. The good news is these explosions are kind of crazy. The bad news is it's still dangerous because I only have one weapon basically that can trigger my passive. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at the explosions, man. What is that? Look at it. Oh my god. It's so sick, dude. Wait, it's actually getting easier because more enemies are spawning. It was harder when there were less enemies. That is so funny. Okay, this is so sick. This may be the most beautiful like set of chain explosions I've ever seen. Just look, it's exploding the entire screen. Every time I attack, oh my god, dude, I feel like I'm Thanos. Like I snap and half the population disappears. Okay, we'll take a frozen heart. Take a little bit of healing, sure. Take some luck. Another captain sword, that's what we need. More captain swords. Vigilante ring is a little bit late, but I will take it. I will take this. And can we get some more stuff? Let's see, damage. Another loot. Let's go ahead and combine it. More damage percent. I mean, it can't be bad, right? Anything else want to give me damage? More luck is okay. Crit chance is a little late. We're not going for crit chance here. Armor and dodge. Maybe, but maybe not. Ooh. I'll take a starfish and keep going. Okay. I'm feeling pretty confident right now, guys. Pretty confident. I would like to have... I think 3 captain swords is pretty reasonable. Especially if they're cursed. 3 is like very, very reasonable, no? So if we can go into the final wave with 3 weapons, that's going to be huge. Actually huge. Okay, I need you guys to go down. You're becoming a burden on my ability to not get hit. Yeah, I got to be a little careful here, actually. Whoa, whoa, whoa. My guys... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, having 2 weapons is actually pretty difficult. Gotta be careful here. I got hit by a lot of charges unnecessarily because I wasn't fully focused there. That one was just messed up though. That was not my fault. I don't take the blame for that one, sorry. Nice explosion at the end. We did manage to do it. Gonna go and skip this. Dodge, no thank you. Max HP is good. And we cursed it. Oh my god. That is disgusting. My weapon's base damage is 1100. Wait, ball and chain is so good as well. Another fish. Oh my god. Okay, come on, come on. We're against the boss here. Look at the damage. We're gonna kill it with like 10 attacks. It's almost dead already. Like, what? Okay, the thing is, I don't necessarily want it to die because it spawns a lot of enemies, which means I can get more money from it if I let it live. But it's gonna die to my passive, exploding it to death, yeah? Yeah, it's so dead. Look at its health. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that elite is called the Mother, and she spawns a ridiculous amount of small enemies. And if you are strong enough, you can kind of just sit there and farm them for a bunch of money. In our case, though, we have a passive which doesn't let us intentionally avoid killing her, since it just explodes at will, and I mean, yeah, we can't like not kill anything. We're almost through the wave here, just a couple more seconds. Look how much money we've made, by the way. Nearly 1,000. Okay, more than, sorry, we made 12,000. That's crazy. I will take a panda, I'll take a scar. I will not take a Pock Factory. More damage percent is good. More max HP or more luck. Luck also gives damage percent, so I kind of want to take that. I will take the fish hook, the ball and chain, and then I'm going to roll a bit. Penguin, sure. More luck. We also get damage percent because we have a bunch of pearls. Only have 2 pearls, I guess. But I'd like to get some more pearls if possible. Take this. That's a lot of XP gain, even though it's very close to the end of the run. I'm not going to take a rock. I mean, that's actually good, no? Is it not good? How much does it reduce our explosion damage by? 258 damage from the explosion. Maybe we just want it, though. 258. So we lost like 17-ish damage. It's okay. And let's keep going. On this wave, all I need to be worried about are the enemies that buff up their teammates, so I gotta make sure I keep an eye out for them and try to focus them down when I can. Lifesteal is okay, I'll take it. More max HP again, and we did it. We cursed the Captain's Sword. I will take a mouse. Now I would just like to get some more damage. What if I take a peacock so I can level up multiple times? It also gives me a chance to like roll here and then lock some things. So we now have 3 swords. 3 Captain Swords. I really want to upgrade the final one to tier 2. Then I'll feel accomplished. 3 cursed Captain Swords on the Ogre. We are definitely breezing through this wave, as you can see. Every time I hit one enemy, like 20 to 30 enemies end up exploding. So let's see. More melee damage, attack speed. Sure. Snail is okay. Gonna take more damage. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. I'd like to get an upgrade for this Captain Sword, but it seems like that's not possible. Yeah, it's too late now. We don't have enough money anymore. Well, guys, I hope you did enjoy this video. This was ridiculous. You can see all 3 of our Captain Swords here. This was the best one. 2,420 base damage. And then our passive hits for 318. It dealt 464,000 so far. But yeah, if you enjoyed, maybe leave a like and subscribe, leave a comment, and consider subscribing. Oh, I already said that. And consider becoming a channel member if you want to support me. All right, let's go wave 20. Where are they? Okay, here's boss number 1. Let's try to hit them at the same time here. They're almost dead. That's 1 boss down. And that's 2 bosses down. G. That's the Ogre. Our passive dealt 468,927 damage. And yeah, next time we will be playing the Romantic, so I hope you guys can watch that, but that is it for this video. Alright, I will see you guys next time. Goodbye for now. Bye bye.